UFC 316 is here. Here's my predictions.
I see my haters proud of me now. When I'm around, it's all smiles. I took over my whole town.
This card off, I'll give this card a solid 8 out of 10. I love the co-main and the headliner of this event. And there are some really, really fun UFC prospects about to make their UFC debut. But with that being said, here's my predictions for the undercard. So let's jump right into this main card. The first fight of the main card is we have Kevin Holland versus Mr. Vicente Luque. Vicente Luque is coming into this fight after choking out Themba Gorimbo in the very first round, while Kevin Holland is coming into this fight off of a unanimous decision win over Gunnar Nelson. This fight, I feel like it's going to be a very, very fun one. Not so technical, but I do think Vicente Luque will get it done. I'll take Vicente Luque by TKO knockout in the third or second round. What do you guys think about this? Who do y'all got winning this fight? This fight is pretty much a coin flip. Let me know. Following that fight, we probably have one of the most hated 135ers on the planet, Mr. Mario Batista, taking on Mr. Patchy Mix, making his UFC debut. Mario Batista is on a 7-fight win streak, with his last win coming over Jose Aldo, a fight that fans did not love, while Patchy Mix is also on a 7-fight win streak, with his last win coming over Magomedov. In this fight, I feel like Patchy Mix shows that he belongs in the UFC, and I feel like he's belonged in the UFC for a while now. Maybe a late finish, but I am taking Mr. Patchy Mix to get this fight done by unanimous decision. Maybe late third round. So what do you guys think about this? Let me know. Following that fight, we have a rebooking of a fight that we were supposed to get a while ago. We have Mr. Kelvin Gastelum taking on Mr. Joe Pyfer. In this fight, I feel like an upset is on the way. I feel like Kelvin Gastelum is locked in. He is ready to go, and he's trying to make another run at the UFC title. Kelvin Gastelum is coming off of that win over Daniel Rodriguez, while Joe Pyfer is coming out, knocking out Mr. Marc-Andre Barriault. I feel like Kelvin Gastelum gets it done. I don't know what to say. I know the odds do not favor me at all, but I'm taking Kelvin Gastelum by decision or late, maybe second round, third round knockout over Joe Pyfer, and I feel like Kelvin Gastelum starts another run in the UFC in this fight. The co-main event of the night, we have Julianne Pena taking on Kayla Harrison. This might be the most disrespected champion that we've ever seen, as Kayla Harrison on some sites is a -800 favorite, and Julianne Pena is coming off of beating up Raquel Pennington in an albeit close fight, but coming off of winning the title versus Raquel Pennington. But with this fight happening right now, the hardest part of this fight is over for Kayla Harrison. The weight cut, she looked like death. Absolute death on that stage, but she made the weight, 135 pounds to be exact, and I think that's going to be the hardest part of this fight. I got Kayla Harrison by late sub or decision, a very dominant decision. I honestly do not think this fight is going to be very close. Now, this might come back to bite me, but I do think Kayla Harrison pitches a pretty beautiful shutout in this fight. What do you guys think? In the main event of the night, we have Merab Dvalishvili taking on Sean O'Malley. In my opinion, and I know this might be a little bit of a hot take, I think Merab Dvalishvili is well on his way to be the greatest 135-pounder to ever live. This man's resume is impeccable. I mean, let's look at some of his last fights. That's insane to have on your resume. I think Merab Dvalishvili continues his streak on being the best 135-pounder in the world, because I don't think there's much wrestling that Sean O'Malley can do to prepare him for this type of fight. I know he said he had half a hip last time, but honestly, if he had both hips, I don't think it helps him tremendously like everybody thinks it's going to. What do you guys think about this? I just think the morale, pace, and absolute machine that he is going to put pressure on Sean O'Malley, and I think he's going to fold. Unless Sean O'Malley is able to find a magic body strike like he did last time in the 5th round, I don't think this fight's going to be very close. What do you guys think about this? What do you guys think about UFC 316 as a whole? I think it's going to be a pretty fun night of fights. Let me know down below in the comments. And like always, if you enjoyed the video, please make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Be good people. Peace. All right, that's that.